Are you breaking up with me?
Ooh, words that'll make any of us go mad, but hopefully not like this. Companion gives us a love story gone wrong. So in the next 52 seconds, let's look at the shocking true love and loneliness inspirations behind this sci-fi horror comedy.
My instinct was to make her the antagonist, like the very first version of it.
First-time writer-director Drew Hancock's original story looked very different, but at its core, it's a relationship drama. Something he said we can all understand and
relate to being in a relationship that's not meant to be.
She's about to meet his friends, and she's really nervous.
Writing this scene is when Drew realized it had to be from Iris's perspective since he felt most connected to her.
The thing that inspired me became, like, it was full circle.
Barbarian, the small yet successful thriller, gave Drew the motivation he needed to make his own movie, but before this
movie came out of a place of me finding myself in a point in my career where I wasn't getting the job opportunities that I wanted.
Making of Companion resembles the story. Drew took control writing for himself, and this is the first idea I came up with. So it's your favorite robot gone wrong movie. Let your thoughts go haywire in the comments below, but for now, that is a minute. Now pause. Before you unplug and load up another video, it's time for a bonus. Many behind-the-scenes stories were just as out of control as this flick Drew and co were making. So it's one scene Jack Quaid couldn't fully do.
His hand gets slammed in a car door. I had my double do that. There's a little thing stopping it, so it's not actually getting smashed.
Anxiety is too much.
It's just too much.
Speaking of hands and stunts, even though the crew used a prosthetic for this scene, it scared Drew the most to shoot.
Because to feel pain in a moment where you aren't just supposed to show emotion, that is a really, really difficult tightrope.
And just like finding the right actors, they also had difficulty finding the right location to shoot. Drew didn't even like the house they used at first, but fell in love with how it looked inside. But there was one thing they had to fabricate.
One box it didn't check is it wasn't near a lake. That was added digitally. That's a composite of a lake that's not too far from it, but it's not right next to it.
Another big surprise, the humor was void in the first draft.
Like zero, and it did not work.
Drew reworked it, which helped break up the horror lurking at the core of the story.
After I wrote it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is a story of imposter syndrome. What's the worst thing that you can give to someone who thinks that they're less than?
And the breakup between these two characters led to Josh's fears, leading to the ultimate horror of controlling another.
She has officially said, you are less than. You, like, all of your worst fears are realized.
Have you seen Companion? If so, did you like it? And how does it compare to other AI-type stories?
I just don't want to screw everything up.